There is some good news, everybody. Up to $350 relief payments have been officially proposed in Congress. Millions of Americans are eligible to receive a new monthly stimulus check. These payments will be automatically deposited. Now, a proposed plan from Senate Republicans would restart the monthly child tax credit payments, but with some new limitations. Republican Senator Mitt Romney of Utah and Richard Byrne of North Carolina have proposed the Family Security Act 2.0. The act will provide a fully paid monthly cash benefit for working families modeled on those sent during the second half of 2022. Under the plan, families will receive up to $350 for each child 0 to 5, up to 5 years old, and $250 a month for children ages 6 to 17. Previously, families were eligible for up to $300 a month, payable in 6 monthly installments, with the remainder claimed at tax time. These monthly installments are part of a broader series of stimulus measures passed during the crisis. It expired at the end of 2021 and reverted to a $2,000 tax credit for children under age 17. According to lawmakers, the Family Security Act 2.0 creates a new national commitment to working families by modernizing and simplifying federal policies into a monthly cash benefit. The plan is fully paid for by consolidating existing federal spending. CNBC News reported that the payments will be funded via cuts to the phase-in and maximum credit available for single parents and married couples with children through the Earned Income Tax Credit, which provides tax breaks to low and moderate income workers. The cuts could result in an estimated annual savings of $46.5 billion. The bill also calls for the elimination of state and local tax deductions, a savings of $25 billion a year, and getting rid of household filing status, which would have saved about $16.5 billion. Eliminating the child portion of the Child Independent Care Credit would cut another $4.7 billion annually. Under the current child tax credit, children and families with little to no income receive only some of the credit or no money at all. And today, Mitch McConnell heightened and highlighted a new poll showing that 93% of working-age Americans rate the economy as poor or fair, declaring that Democrats are unifying the country in unhappiness. McConnell pointed out a key finding of a poll published today, which also showed that President Biden had a paltry 33% job approval rating.
What do you mean negotiation? What do you want to negotiate? We're not going to negotiate a woman's right to choose. Senator Murkowski and Senator Collins may have their view, but it is not a view that is one about a woman having the right to decide. And so we're not negotiating that, no. Well, we're not, people don't like it when we say vote. In 100 days, people will be voting. Fewer than 100 days, people will be voting. And we have to elect a couple more Democratic senators so that we can get around the filibuster, so that we can pass legislation that truly impacts a woman's right to choose. But there's not a halfway measure. You can't be a little bit pregnant in this. It has to be a real measure that protects a woman's right to choose. And so, no, it's not for negotiation. What are you going to negotiate? What are you going to negotiate? Whether a woman can have contraception? Is that a cause for negotiation? Whether people can have birth control? Yes or no? A little bit here, a little bit there. No. Look, you're in my wheelhouse now because I have 5 children in 6 years and 1 week. God blessed us with that. And Republicans sometimes have said on the floor, Nancy Pelosi thinks she knows more about having babies than the Pope. Yes, I do. I think any Pope would agree. What was a blessing to me is not what should be.
Thank you. Well, good evening, everyone. I am very honored to be with you all. President Joe Biden and I talk often about our mutual passion for everything you all do. This is a very exciting moment to join you for the unveiling of the work that you have been laboring on for decades. So to our President Joe Biden, thank you for your leadership around all these issues. Our NASA Administrator Bill Nelson and the Office of Science and Technology Policy Acting Director, Dr. Alondra Nelson. Thank you also to our colleagues from across the White House and NASA and everyone else joining us from home. So yes, as chair of the National Space Council, I know that today represents an exciting new chapter in the exploration of our universe. From the beginning of history, humans have looked up to the night sky with wonder. And thanks to dedicated people who have been working for decades in engineering and on scientific marvels, we can look to the sky with new understanding. When NASA launched the Hubble Space Telescope in 1990, we were able to see the stars unobstructed by the Earth's atmosphere and understand the universe in ways we could have never imagined even a few decades earlier. And now we enter a new phase of scientific discovery. Building on the legacy of Hubble, the James Webb Space Telescope allows us to see deeper into space than ever before and in stunning clarity. It will enhance what we know about the origins of our universe, our solar system, and possibly life itself. This was made possible by partnership among nations, and it is an example.
Now, Chuck Schumer has proposed a few changes to President Biden's spending bill. These changes will greatly affect many families and Social Security beneficiaries. Here is the latest and most up-to-date stimulus check, Social Security, and SSDI information that you have to know. So you want to be sure to stand to the end of the video, folks. So we will see a lot of action be taken by congressional Democrats this week. Lawmakers are going to be very busy with a packed to-do list, which includes potential election reform, government funding, and getting important parts of President Biden's economic agenda signed into law. So the slow movement on getting any bills passed in Congress has definitely prompted some angst among Democrats, specifically the frontliners running for re-election. With Biden's approval ratings drastically decreasing, Democratic lawmakers are scrambling to demonstrate success by delivering on past promises to the American people, like curbing prescription costs. But there remains a big obstacle in the way, and that is Joe Manchin. I know many of you were disappointed when Manchin came out in opposition to the package, but some Democrats are urging the Senate to pass a chunk of the bill before others. A group of lawmakers want to advance the $555 billion portion of the package focused on combating the climate crisis. But this section is different than others because it is a section of the bill that Manchin previously said he could support. A representative of New Jersey said that climate change simply should not be a partisan issue and it is just something that we must do. Now, Joe Biden has already said he believed the Democratic Party could agree to the climate section of the plan, largely made up of tax credits designed to ease the transition to cleaner energy sources.